you. Where did you say you're from again?
We're from Slick Solutions. And remember, where there's a
well, there's a way.
I believe that with the materials that they've given us, it's going to be kind of hard because we only have a small budget, and it's kind of like a small leak at the bottom of the pool, so it's going to be hard to cap.
You drill it, we're on call.
You spill it, we'll clean it off.
I've been in the program for 3 years now. This is my 4th year, and we've never had something that they didn't know if the outcome would work. So this year it's really all on us. We have to make it work, so it puts a lot of pressure on us. I think it's a little more complicated now.
So a group of 40 high school students has been divided into 2 teams. Their challenge as teams is to turn into 2 companies to try to stop an oil leak and then clean the water from the oil leak in a swimming pool. The whole project, the camp, is about 3.5 weeks. We took, as instructors, really the first week to give them some tools that we thought would be helpful along the way. Some basic sketching and drawing techniques, and then some real quick and easy ways to use a CAD program called Inventor. We really step back at this point, as you can see today, behind me and around me. The students are working in their small groups. We become more facilitators of knowledge than we do teachers in front on the chalkboard.
We're making a pulley system so that we can lower our mechanism into the water. I think the best part would be working with a lot of people who are intelligent, because I just like having people who are goal-oriented just like me and sharing their ideas.
We realize that in the real world there's problems, and we realize that it takes concerted effort to try to solve those problems. And in terms of teaching young people, you want to at least have a bit of a vision as to what success will look like. And in this case, success will be them actually capping that well and then finding a way to clean up that water 100%. And just the process of wrestling with something unique like this, something relevant, there's a richness to that just can't be measured.
Are you guys going to be able to have some put arms on the art?
I'm very excited about it. The students have been working really hard for almost 3 weeks now. I think they're going to be very successful at cleaning the water. They've worked real hard on that piece. The more difficult piece is capping that leak.
Our team strategy was to move our barge over into the middle of the pool and drop the plunger down on top of the spewing oil leak, and with our pump and our pulleys we would vacuum the oil up into a safe place on the outside of the pool, which would represent the shoreline.
We had ideas about just lowering something onto the cap from the very beginning, so that idea kind of developed, and around that we had the idea of containing the spill. So having this ring that would keep it in the middle and that would help center the placement of the cap.
Our plan was really good and our design was really good, so I'd like to compliment my team on that. But on the day of today, we forgot one of the pieces in the room, which made it tilt over, and we couldn't get the plunger down all the way to vacuum up the oil.
We didn't succeed as well as we would have liked, but I think it's always good to have higher goals that are necessarily reasonable. I think we did a good job capping it. That got done, and I'm proud of the filters. We had some troubles with one of the ROVs, but they worked. They did what they were supposed to do.
I think it went well. I think that there's oil on the surface. I don't know to what extent the oil has been absorbed. Both teams were able to cap the oil to differing degrees of success. What impressed me most about these kids was the fact that they did not give up, their stamina. I mean, there was some conflicts in the group. There was conflicts that revolved around the project, but there was also personal conflicts. But in order to solve that problem, they had to work together. And so that was the thing that impressed me the most about the kids, their willingness to overcome personal conflicts to be able to solve the problem at hand.
I think we did really well. The amount of teamwork that I saw, that people were so willing to listen to each other and to admit I was wrong or your idea is a better idea than mine, and that was just fantastic to see the way something would start as my idea and then change to your idea, and then it's everyone's idea. So by the end it's like no one's really sure where it started from, but we know that we all work together and that without any one of us it wouldn't have become what it was.